It's Friday, as we call it Brew Day, a day where we get to find out more about local brews in town.
Jeff meets up with Ivan from Stonehome Brewing to discuss this week's featured brew, other drinks that you can try, and some events coming up. Check it out.
We're back at Stonehome Brewing Company with Ivan, master brewer.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you, man?
Good.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
So, Ivan, you've got this nice, fancy IPA here, if you want to call it that. Why don't you let us in on what we're looking at?
Just wanted to revisit our Litt IPA, which is one of the West Coast IPAs we brew here. Tried a few different hops for the dry hop this time. It turned out really nice. Little higher on the IBUs, the bitterness, than some of our other beers we have on tap. So it is the bittery beer that people think of when they think of IPAs.
Yeah, I was going to say I may or may not have tried a sip, and it is bitter. It's really what you think of like the quintessential IPA, right? Like this is when someone thinks of an IPA, this is what they're thinking of. So when you said there's different types of hops in the dry hop, like what type of hops do you have in here?
This one I used Citra and blend of hops. It was Veterans Blend. The one Hops Company releases every year. I had some of those left and have liked the flavor and aroma of those and other stuff. So
like when you say hops, I mean how many pounds, if that's the measure you go by, goes into brewing a barrel of this stuff?
The bittering hops have higher alpha acids in them, so it takes a lot less of those, usually under a pound, like towards the start of the boil. And then another small doses towards the end of the boil, and then the dry hopping, they just go in the fermenter at the end, and those take a lot more. So this was probably 3 to 4 pounds for 3.5 barrels.
Oh, wow.
To get the aroma, so.
That isn't 3.5 pounds, that's like, it's a lot of hops.
Well, they're pelletized, so they're just tiny little pellets that kind of look like rabbit food type stuff. So 3 pounds will fit in, I don't know, just a nice little square container. So
that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that they did that now with they do pellets.
Yeah, they take the leaf hops and pelletize them, so they're more dense and they make less of a mess.
Transport, make that's really cool. So this isn't the only thing you guys have on tap with this Litt West Coast IPA. Can you let myself and our viewers know what you have on tap here in Bismarck and what you might have going on?
So we always have our Cinco Mexican Lager and Cream Ale, which are the nice, just light beer drinkers type beers. Right now we have the Pucker Up and Do Good that we did with the Rotary Club we just tapped, kind of talked about last time. Still have a little bit of the Baltic Porter left for the cold days coming up, and I'm going to be working on some other stuff in the next week here, should be coming on tap, so just watch Facebook. You
also have stuff going on. You got stuff going on here in Bismarck. You have some things going on in Watford City location as well. Why don't you let us viewers know about that also?
Yeah, we're going to be doing a Bach poking with one of our Watford City beers at JL Beers on April 4th.
Oh, wow.
Up in Watford City, which is where you use a nice multi Doppelbock is what we're using. And there's places that do it in town here, but basically it's a hot rod you stick in the beer, and it caramelizes some of the crystal malts in there that give it the color, and you slowly take it out. It doesn't heat the beer up, it just gives it a nice almost marshmallowy vanilla flavor when it caramelizes those, and a big thick frothy head on it. So just something fun to do.
Yeah, I was going to say that sounds like a ton of fun. That's at the Watford City location. I believe that's April 4th, right?
Yeah, it's going to be at JL Beers with our Watford City beer that we make up there. So, yeah, and we're also just finishing up on our next wine and food event here. So keep an eye out for that on our social media.
Okay, fair enough. Ivan, anything else you want our viewers to know about what's going on at Stonehome?
That should be it for right now.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for having us in. Appreciate it. Litt West Coast IPA looks delicious, and we're going to send it back to you in the studio.
This has been Brew Day, brought to you by Stonehome Brewing Co.
And if you'd like to sample this brew for yourself, go to Stonehome Brewing, which is located at 1601 North 12th Street in Bismarck. You can find more information about their food, drinks, and events by checking out their website or Facebook page.